Hi everyone, and welcome back to One Meal a Day Modified. Today's meal is garlic cheese bread. And notice the portion. It's not a loaf of bread. It is a piece of the bread that's, I think, reasonable. As well as I am having a grilled chicken and poached egg salad. So the middle, I poached an egg in chicken broth. Added some seasonings to it as well as some curry powder. And then I have some chicken around the edge. And there's a few different types of peppers in here. I have bell pepper, jalapeno, crushed red pepper, as well as a cute little pepperoncini. Because I pickled some peppers, so this is one of my little pickled peppers. And I also have olives, red onion. I'm not really a fan of tomato, but I did add some cherry tomatoes because I'm trying to increase my lutein, and I figured let's just do it with some tomatoes, and there you go. I'm not a fan of any tomato really, but I'm trying to have a little bit more. And this year I hope to have lots of heirloom organic tomatoes. That's my issue with tomato, is that it's so genetically modified, and I wish it wasn't. In the grocery, that's all I could find. But anyway, I also added some cabbage for crunch, and I added like 4 or 5 different types of lettuces and some spinach just because, hey, it's good for you. And you can see those cucumber circle wheels there, did that. And this is what I will be eating for my meal today. But I do have a confession. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, there you go. I am also having a 180 calorie frappuccino. It's a Starbucks brand, which this is not a monetized video at this point, as well as I am not endorsing any particular product. It's just what I'm having today, and I'm having it because it's 180 calories, and I wanted to have a coffee, but I wanted to know exactly how many calories were in my coffee. That is why I did not have it made by a barista. If you buy it, bottled like this is a small bottle, you will know how many calories you're getting. And I just think it's, a cool little treat. Now, today, a couple things I want to discuss is exercise versus calories when it comes to weight loss and maintaining your weight loss. Because just like everyone out there, I mean, all of us have lost hundreds. Some people have even lost thousands of pounds in their lifetime. And they're not even that old. And the reason that, they've lost so much weight in their lifetime is because I couldn't keep it off. That was my issue. I could lose 20 pounds, 18 pounds, whatever it was, but it was just impossible to keep it off. And it was because one thing that I was doing wrong is I had a thought that the more exercise I did and maintained, the more likely I would be able to keep the weight off. That was not true. The reason it wasn't true is because if I ate a medium-sized chocolate chip cookie, that would require, and I think that's about 400 calories for a medium-sized one. It's like 300 to 400. And that's talking about a gourmet, good chocolate chip cookie, not a garbage chocolate chip cookie that you would buy in a packet from the middle aisles of your grocery store. This is from the bakery, homemade, real deal Holyfield type of stuff. And in order to burn the calories from that one cookie, I would have to exercise for 45 minutes at a really high rate of activity, meaning, you are exhausted by the time that 45 minutes is over. And a high rate of activity, according to the Journal of American Medicine, is that of an elite athlete. So if you are hundreds of pounds overweight, or even 50 pounds overweight, or even if you're not overweight and you're just an average weight, the likelihood that you can do a 45-minute workout at the pace of an elite athlete is almost impossible. And you would have to do that for every 300 to 400 calories that you took in. So if you had a 2,000 calorie, a day calorie meal, so if your meal was 2,000 calories a day, and that's all of your meals. Like, this meal is not 2,000 calories, but this is all I'm going to eat today. I am able to go for a walk. I am able to do my calisthenics, and I will burn off some of the calories. I will not be exercising at the rate of an elite athlete. So therefore, I will not burn off all of these calories. So, people need to, just do a little more research, talk to your doctors. If you talk to a dietitian, they're only going to talk about food mostly. They might tell you something like, oh, are you doing like 30 minutes of exercise or an hour a day? But what they're not telling you is that for you to burn off in the food that you ate, it's going to take a miracle, like a physical feat of marvelous proportions. And you would have to do that every single time you ate or drank something that has calories in it. So this is something that you would probably definitely talk to a dietitian about, as far as what is their opinion on calories in versus exercise. See what their opinion is on that, because really that's why there are so many dietitians in the world. We need help, is because we're taking in more calories than we will ever burn off. So as far as the calories themselves, what I do, because I do one meal a day modified, this bowl is about 4 inches tall, and it's about, 8 or 9 inches in diameter. It's a big bowl, but it's mostly filled with grease, like the vegetables. And what I do is I start by eating this only. If I have room, or if I still feel hungry, then at some point I will have some of the bread. And then I will have some of the beverage later on. I try not to eat and drink at the same time. I try to wait about 20 minutes after eating before I have anything to drink, even if it's water. I learned that from some people who have had, various successes with weight loss. Like, they really actually had long-term success. So that's where I got that from. And, this salad is protein packed, but it has lots of fiber and vitamins, colors. The only color I wish I had in here was more red and more orange or yellow. But hey, I'm happy with what I have today. So just remember that health is wealth. And please subscribe to our channel, watch more videos. If you have any questions or opinions, please leave them down in the remarks. And thank you so much for tuning in again to One Meal a Day Modified.